right, Beer Night followers, this is the Talking New Metal segment of Beer Night, episode 28.
New metal, not old metal.
New metal, yeah, brand new stuff we haven't listened to yet. And we did a pretty deep dive into some Japanese metal. We started what we do Lovebites. So we listened to Lovebites, and that got a lot of good reactions, a lot of good comments, and we got a lot of good suggestions on what to listen to.
Did people hate our reaction?
Yes, actually,
they hated it.
They did.
They just hated it.
They felt like
fucking haters.
They felt like we were too critical of the band.
Why
you in particular.
Me?
Yes, of course.
No.
Chris?
You're very critical of the drummer. You thought like she was too funny in the background, like and then all the double bass stuff. You thought you were being kind of condescending and not very good. Like your comments were bad comments.
Well,
yeah.
Stay tuned.
So
because it only gets
heads
better,
up, motherfuckers.
So a lot of people commented a lot of cool songs to check out from this band and from other bands too as well, and we'll get to that eventually. But particularly this band, we do want to check out another song from this band, something completely different from what we listened to before. You can check that out right up, there in the cloud, right up there. You can check it out up there, what we checked out. But this one is a little bit more thrashier, down our aisle, as a lot of people said that we are very heavy metal interest.
I was gonna say maybe it would be more like an epic ballad, like Fade to Black style. We're going thrashier instead.
No, thrashier. There is a little epic one that they suggested.
Well, I would rather hear that, honestly.
Oh, really?
Should we pivot?
Sure. I think we might pivot. Should we pivot?
I don't know. You tell me.
I kind of want to listen to the thrash one though.
Okay, whatever. You fucking.
Yeah. And then maybe the next one we can listen to a ballad. Maybe next one. It's always next.
3 months
from now.
Next time,
episode 29. Episode 29, we can listen to that one as well. But I kind of feel a little thrashy. And we're going to check out, let me get this queued up. Break the Wall. I believe it's from
Break the Walls Down. I'm
Jericho.
sorry, nobody gets that.
Jericho, a little Chris Jericho.
A little Y2J.
Yeah, why not? But this is a
wrestling fan.
Yes, big time. This is a little thrash song we're going to check out. So hopefully you like our reaction to this track. So let's check it out. Lovebites, Break the Walls.
I'm
sorry, chicks playing metal out of the cage. It's like,
yeah, all right,
I'm on board.
A lot more thrashy.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah, girl.
Relax. Hold out.
What point do the robots take over?
The music's great. I don't know about the vocals, but
We were talking about earlier with rhythm guitar. That's what we're looking for.
yeah. Shadows Fall right here.
Dope. Yeah. A little
I'm
Shadows
a
Fall.
little Shadows Fall right here. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. A little James Hetfield, perhaps. Our number one rhythm guitar player.
So, what'd you think of that song, huh?
It's very paper doll, which I didn't appreciate in the beginning portions, but
Yeah.
the compliment of the guitar players was fucking phenomenal, and the drummer is really good too.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's on
Pause
his
it.
phone.
Jeez Louise.
Here's
Some
the
people know how to do electronics.
So here's the thing: is I thought I remembered the first time I watched him like saying the drummer was the best part.
Yeah, it was.
You
But
saying people
you
say-
had like the drummer had like a shitty grin, was smiling the whole time, and you didn't like the video of them showing like the double bass all the time.
But that's not a knock on the drummer.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, but everyone thought you were knocking the drummer the whole
did
time.
they listen to the whole thing, or they just
I
took
don't
shit
know.
out of context?
I think they took it out of context.
What
usually,
the fuck, man? What
usually.
is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
Like seriously,
Yeah.
listen to the whole shit.
Yeah.
No, the drummer. Honestly, I think
You
was
thought
the
you were
best part of
making
this.
you're making fun of the drummer for the
Did they listen
smile.
to the whole fucking thing?
Yeah.
Did they
don't
listen to the whole thing?
Probably not, but you know.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
So
I tried to defend you as much as I could on the comments.
I would
but-
defend myself if I gave that much of a shit.
Yeah.
But,
What did you think
you
of this
guys can
song?
say what you want.
Yeah.
Honestly,
What did you guys think of it? What did you
But-
think of this song?
No,
in
you guys are
particular?
entitled to your bullshit,
No.
shitty opinion. I'm just, and you can voice it as loud as you fucking want. I don't care. Tear me to pieces. That's fine. All I'm saying is watch the entire fucking video at least. I mean, because I remember saying the drummer was the best part, and I think the same here applies. Although here I was more in tune with what the guitars were doing, and more like rocking out to what the guitars were doing, and I liked the guitars just as much, if not more, than the drums this time around.
Yeah.
For me, what killed this was the vocals. The vocals did not work for me at all.
Not
I
at all.
felt like she was channeling Bruce Dickinson, but
we said that in the last
but
song
in a
we did.
thrash song.
Yeah.
It just it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Dickinson's vocals
Yeah.
fit very well with what Maiden does.
Mhm.
I don't feel like they fit as well in the thrash kind of like aggressive, more freight trainy style
Yeah.
kind of kind of vibe. Like it just felt like they were the like it just didn't really fit to me.
I thought it did though. I thought it
You did?
complemented nice.
Okay, well that's interesting.
And I'm not a Bruce Dickinson fan.
I know you're not. That's why it's interesting.
It felt very on point, but I feel like the vocals weren't the main focus of the song, so therefore it actually
They weren't.
did better in my opinion. 'Cause I think the guitar players, I mean, speaking to the rhythm versus the lead guitar theme of the night, they complement each other well.
Yeah,
So
I think so. No, honestly, it's weird. Like to me, the only thing that I felt was a shortcoming was the vocals, and it could have just been because it was also a live performance and it wasn't mixed.
Maybe,
Like,
yeah.
but like
maybe
for
as well, but-
example, if I had for example, if I had come up on this song on an album recording, let's say, where it was mixed more economically and mixed more appropriately. And then when I heard it live, it might make more sense to me.
Okay.
Where I was like, okay, well,
So-
the mix of the vocals and like things like
Yeah.
the vocals not like sticking out like a sore thumb as much. It's not like they were off key or anything. Although there were a couple times when I felt like it was a little flat, but that's that's a minor criticism. It doesn't really matter. But but it just felt like it was. I don't know, like it just felt abrasive to me. Like it didn't really like whenever the vocals came in, I was
didn't
like,
match the music. Is kind of like what you're saying. It just didn't match.
That's a lot of what I think vocalists though. When you're looking at thrash metal, how many vocalists really fit? You get a lot of stylists, you get a lot of mimicking, but like how much true?
It's tough because it is a tough genre to do vocals well. Because you either do vocals really shitty and it still kind of fits, like punk, for example, right? Or you do vocals really well and it fits, or you do vocals well but doesn't quite fit. Like she's not a bad singer, but you know,
she's pretty good. She's good at what she does.
But it doesn't. To me, it doesn't quite fit. It felt more power metal trying to sing over thrash metal. Which
Power metal is a great.
There's just kind of a clash there.
Yeah.
Like to me, it doesn't
I don't
really
see
work
it though
well.
because
It's interesting.
To me,
it's interesting.
Power metal versus thrash metal. It's like, right, fuck your genre. Does the music fit? And I think ultimately, you got the crowd response. You got the syncopation between the band and the singer overall.
Yeah.
And
you hit. It was good enough to get like, gotta be.
Please talk into the mic.
I'm
Good Lord.
sorry.
Both of you.
And that's kind of what I meant by saying that I might be nitpicking a little bit, and that if I felt like if I had come up on
Chris
the song,
hates all singers.
I felt like if I had come up on the song on the album,
Yeah.
and then I saw them
So-
live, I might think it's awesome. But just sing it straight live right out of the gate,
Yeah.
it felt a little abrasive to me. Like it didn't
So
quite fit.
my question to you: would you rather listen to like a song you never heard before, album, verse, or live?
You can't answer that question
which
because
one would
it's
you rather
case
hear
by
first?
case. It's case by case.
Yeah.
You can't answer that question ahead of time because you just don't know. It depends on the band. It depends on the music. There are so many times when a band excels what they do on an album live, but there are other times when a band complements what they do on an album live. And I feel like this might have, I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I might hear the album version,
Hear the
like
album
it.
version. Yeah.
But and it's not that I didn't like it. I just didn't really connect with the vocals. But there are times when what a band does live might complement what they do on the album. Whereas opposed to where when they do it live, you see them the first time, it has more energy and more impact than what you hear on the album. I think of a band like Seven Dust is an easy example, right? Where live they have so much more energy and power than they do on the album, and it's just palpable, and nobody knows why. It's organic. It's completely and utterly organic. There's no explanation for it. There's no formula you can devise for it. It just happens. It's chemistry. It just happens. And that doesn't mean that what they do on an album is bad, because their albums are great. Their albums are fantastic. But live, they're so much more heavier and energetic. It's just palpable, and it's just chemistry. And this band has a great energy live. It's not like they don't.
No, yeah.
But I feel like the mix of the vocals with the music
maybe
might be more impactful
and
recorded and to where I heard it first. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this is what it's supposed to sound like. And then when you hear it live, even if it sounds different live, I still understand what they're trying to do.
And then in our last Love Bites video, I said that I couldn't understand what she was saying because it sounded like it was in a different language because they're from Japan or something like that. But I got corrected. Like, no, it's all in English. She's singing English. I'm like, so I re-listened to the song. You got to catch it. You have to listen to it very carefully. You can kind of hear the mannerisms of it in English. But like, I don't know if it's a what's the word I'm looking for? Like the accent wise, like she's not enunciating in English. Enunciating. Yeah.
Enunciating. She's not
you
announcing
know,
it over the PA.
Yeah.
But so
as
hold
well
on.
as to
I
need
wanna
to comprehend
clarify.
it.
I want
in
to
English,
clarify.
so
I
know.
don't give a shit about any of that
Yeah.
because
You do?
newsflash, folks.
Okay.
In metal, you often do not know what the fuck they're saying.
It's true,
It
too.
does not matter. It's about the passion and the
Yeah.
emotion that comes through. It's all about the artistry
Right.
and about
Yeah.
you feel it much more so than it is explained to you in narrative of lyrics.
Yeah.
Now, that's the icing on the cake. When you actually grasp the lyrics and what they're saying, you're like, oh, this is badass. This is awesome. That's great. That's the icing on the cake. But it is not the foundation by any shape of the imagination. So
All right.
understanding what she's saying does not matter. It was the tone is
The
what
tone.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
purely the tone.
Yeah.
The tone to me, I felt like didn't fit. But it's interesting because you didn't mind it. You didn't mind it as much.
As
You're kinda
much.
in between.
I'm in between it.
So-
Yeah.
Dude, chicks and rock
Yeah.
good or bad, something about
And we're getting just started in this. Apparently, a lot of Japan bands have their full female bands. So
Well,
it's,
we
it's
talked about
kinda,
this too. Is
we
is
did.
the
We're
last time
not-
we reacted to a song of this?
Yeah.
I mentioned that I would be interested to know: is this common? Because here in
And we
the
got
States,
another
stateside,
band
it's
check
not
out.
common.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, it's
we
not.
it's very common for us to have female fronted
Yeah,
bands.
yeah.
That's
Female
kind of a
fronted,
gimmick.
Yes.
But to have an all female band
Yeah.
is pretty rare.
Yeah.
It's quite rare.
So
actually.
so
It's not
we're
really-
this is new ground for us to check out. So I'm pretty excited. And let's get to the music part of this song. Anyway, it's fantastic. I love the music part of this.
yeah, the music's badass.
It's great. And when they slowed it down,
Yeah, it's cool. It was very
great.
cool.
Guitar solos are fantastic. It reminded me a lot of like the old school slow down parts of what Metallica did, and then Child's Fall.
Yeah.
Definitely 100%. Like expanded on that as well. It reminded me a lot of Child's Fall because
Yeah,
Child's
it
Fall
just-
does
it
that
just
a
didn't have-
decent amount of
It
times.
didn't have
more.
like quite the epic feel
yeah,
as
yeah,
much,
yeah.
but it's still
it's still
right
solid.
along those lines.
Right
yeah,
along
for
those
sure.
lines. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Love it. Love the music part. So
Overall, I mean, I would
That's a good
give
song.
the performance
Yeah.
and the song, if we were gonna get on like 10 scale, I'd give it probably like like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10, which is pretty high.
Yeah, it's
to
pretty- it's
me,
good.
that's pretty high.
That's good.
So, like the only
I'll give about
if,
that
if I was
too.
gonna
Yeah.
give it criticism, it just whenever the vocals came in, I just felt like it was kind of like I just
Yeah.
didn't really work for me.
mildly underwhelming, but overall, of the thrash metal. But I'm also a very unique opinion.
Kind of, yeah.
To a higher grade.
All right. Well, thank you, Chris, Garrett, and this is Steve for our reaction to this song, "Love Bites." Break the Walls. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. We got more talking new metal music coming your way, so we got a couple more songs to react to. So hopefully, you keep watching.
Love Bites, like the drummer sucks, right? I mean,
Whoa,
is that what I
whoa,
said last time?
Whoa!
Who's
Answer.
here?
Apparently, that's what I said last time. I don't know.
Apparently.
The internet just
Yeah.
twists
Twists and
whatever I
turns,
say
and-
into whatever they want it to be. It's
You're
like-
probably not even watching this.
I was like, the
anymore.
drummer's fucking badass.
Fucking
And they're like,
badass,
you said the
dude.
drummer sucks.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
You're
Okay.
making fun of her grin or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Is that what it was? I remember saying
You're
shit.
shitting grin. Yeah.
People were mad about that, really?
Yes.
This is why I don't pay attention to
Yes.
internet comments. This
Yeah.
is precisely why. Because I'm like,
You're making fun of her.
I mean, because she had a goofy grin. So what? Humility. So what? I probably had like weird faces that I made while I was playing guitar on stage too.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck cares?
All
the time.
All the time. We got more coming your way, so stay tuned.